either capable of taking it all the way. And here we go with the kick into the end zone, and this is Niall Davis. He fakes the handoff, and Davis will take the ball out to the 23-yard line. They start from the shotgun. The running back is Spencer Ware. They flare him out, and then Smith goes over the middle, and wide open is Jeremy Macklin, who takes it out to the 37, their top wide out. Reposition Ware in the backfield. He's a good receiver as well, and the pass is caught by Chris Conley. So they start with back-to-back first downs, and they have the ball at the Pittsburgh 46-yard line. Mitchell makes that tackle. He played since, inactive the first 3 games this season. They flare him out, and they get it to him, or try to get it to him anyway, and it goes through his hands. It's incomplete. 10 now from the 46-yard line. Against the grain, he's going to go down. Cameron Hayward to the outside to get the sack, and it's only the second sack of the season for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Try and sprint him out, but just cannot cut him off. Zach Fulton, one of 5 different guards the Kansas City Chiefs have played in this young season, and that time it was Hayward just too athletic.
Play clock at 2. Flag is thrown. Looked like they may have jumped off. The Steelers may have jumped off. This could be a free play intended for Chris Conley. Ron Torbert is the referee tonight, and he will give us his first call.
Offside. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty. Replay third down.
See, they're third and short. They're very good. Third and 4 or more, not very good. Smith rolling and throwing and just has to throw it away. So the Steelers, who came into the game with just that 1 sack in 3 games, put enough heat on Smith after he starts the game with a pair of back-to-back first downs as the Steeler punter back in the late 70s and early 80s. He gets this one away. And Brown will let it bounce at the 15-yard line. And it takes a nice Kansas City hop. And he down it at the 6, and that's where Ben and company. Le'Veon Bell, after the 3-game suspension, is in the backfield. They fake it to him, and Ben Roethlisberger is going to go way downfield on the first play. And it's hauled in by Sammy Coates. And Sammy Coates was down as he went down. Marcus Peters, who has 4 interceptions this season, they go right to work on him, and that's good for 48 yards.
Marcus Peters, the defensive rookie of the year, because he got 8 interceptions, also gave up 8 touchdowns last year, and I wondered whether or not the Pittsburgh Steelers would go after him. Didn't take long, did it? He is a guy that has given up some big plays, and that guy right there, Sammy Coates now.
Need another big play guy. D'Angelo Williams and Bell are both in the game right now, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Brown. And let's take a look at the Steelers to the right. Ben with the empty backfield, stays in the pocket, fires, caught, 40-yard line. That is Le'Veon Bell, not only a great runner, but a terrific.
Bell's flanked out again at the bottom.
Kansas City looked like they came across, and they did. Give a free play here, and they can't cash in. Intended for Brown. It's doubled there. Peters and some safety help over the top.
Offside. Left defensive end. 5-yard penalty. Results in a first down.
Into another. From the 35-yard line, D'Angelo Williams, who has done such a stellar job in place of Bell. A flag is down. Bell last year was suspended and got hurt, and D'Angelo Williams came over from Carolina. Did a great
Offense,
job.
number 66. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
20!
On the ground. Williams goes nowhere. And let's take a look at the Chiefs' defense, talked about at the top, has played extremely well. 2nd and 20. Roethlisberger throws, and that is dropped. That is Bell over the middle.
Him flanked all over the field.
3rd and 20. Roethlisberger stepping up and trying to get away and can't, and gets taken down at the 50-yard line. So after they start with that 47-yard pass, the punt, Jordan Berry sends it down to the 11-yard line, and Hill, as fast as anybody, brings it back to the 24-yard line. The 24-yard line. Through the middle fumble. And the Steelers are right there to recover it. Spencer Ware, who was not a fumbler in college and didn't fumble last year, has already now fumbled 3 times this season. Right up the middle he goes, and it's Jordan Dangerfield making his first ever start who recovers it.
All right, looks like Stephon Tuitt right at the end is going to strip that thing out for Spencer Ware, who admitted to us the other night he is still learning the running back position, learn something new all the time, a former quarterback in high school.
Pittsburgh the ball at the 32-yard line. Roethlisberger rolling, and then a little dump shovel pass at the 30-yard line. Le'Veon Bell.
Out here, Jamal Charles certainly is not ready to be the featured back tonight.
Little trickery here. Sammy Coates trying to get around the corner. And the Kansas City defense equal to the task as Frank Zombo. 3 receivers all set to the right. Ben looks straight over the middle. Ben going for the end zone and wide open. Darius Hayward-Bay for the touchdown. So Todd Haley dials up a play. You got 3 receivers to the right side drawing so much attention, and Hayward-Bay all alone down the left side. 31 yards on a 3rd and 9.
It looks to me like the cornerback over on the left-hand side bit up on the receiver in the flat, not anticipating.
Good protection. Finds the open man. Marcus Wheaton for the 2-point conversion. And he hauled that one in halfway through the first quarter. Chris Boswell sending it down. Taken 4 yards in. Davis coming out with it. And now Davis gets flattened at the 12-yard line by Steven Johnson. Bear is back in the game, even though Charles is active. Give it to him again. And this time he secures it, but he gains only 2 as we take a look at the Pittsburgh D. Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator, took over for the legendary Dick LeBeau last season. Now Jamal Charles will carry it up to the 20-yard line. 3rd and 2 from the 20 to the outside, and that will be enough for a first down. The catch is made there by Tyreek Hill.
I think.
I'm telling you,
she's getting good at that.
A degree. Forthcoming. And that ball slipped out of his hand and is intercepted, and it's going to be taken down to the 4-yard line by Jarvis Jones. So Smith delivering, he rarely turns the ball over, but the ball began to slip out of his hand, and an easy pick and a 1st and goal for Pittsburgh.
Screen pass, tried to lob it over the head of Cameron Hayward, who has been all over the place so far here tonight. Tips it in the air, and very lucky that wasn't another 6 points on the board. This is a defense that is looking a little different than what they did a week ago. Very active, they're stunning, they're moving up front and causing problems for Alex Smith.
There's Hayward, already a sack tonight, and goal. Roethlisberger, good protection, fires, caught, Antonio Brown into the end zone. Didn't take long to wipe away some of that aftertaste from last week.
Nothing fancy, just how fast can you get across the field right here? And nobody can do it faster than he does, going against the safety, Ron Parker, that's really not a fair matchup. You know, they're so good. They run so many 2-point plays down there. When they get inside the 5-yard line, they have a full menu to choose from.
Now they go conventional, the extra point. Chris Boswell did a nice job last year. You got a whistle before the snap.
Encroachment. Defense, number 92. Pittsburgh is elected to take the 5-yard penalty from the 15-yard line and attempt the kick try.
Oh, really? Which, as much as they go for 2, well, not this time.
And Boswell with the point after Allegheny River into downtown Pittsburgh. It's 15-0 already. And the kick is fielded in the corner of the end zone by Niall Davis. And Davis trying to get around on the outside, backing up, great coverage, and that's Hayward Bay, who's already been into the end zone with a touchdown tonight, making a great special teams play. And Ware is able to get out of the end zone for a yard, maybe two.
Is coming after Kansas City.
Yeah, some coaches burn the game tape, but not this time. And that's a first down, and they needed that one. Demetrius Harris from the 16-yard line. Smith throws a slant, and that's caught. The coverage is great, though. Conley makes the grab and is tackled immediately by Ross Cockrell. Second down and two. Charles is in the game. Ball is handed off. This is Tyreek Hill, and he won't go anywhere as he's banged down at the line of scrimmage by Lawrence Timmons. And he had Devin Hester when he came into the league. Third and four. Smith throws, and it's incomplete. Macklin looked around.
But Alex Smith went to the outside instead of back to Spencer Ware.
Dustin Colquitt ready to punt. Now you've got another flag.
Ball start. Offense number 14. 5-yard penalty. Still fourth down.
Antonio Brown. And this is a terrible kick. Oof. Well, it's a quarter to forget for the Kansas City Chiefs. Right. He's suspended for the year. Through the middle is Bell. Bell's suspension was for missing multiple drug tests.
So it'll be a completely different running style with him.
Second and 8 off that fake. Ton of time. Deep again. Downfield. Brown. Touchdown. A late flag probably for the celebration at the end, but the touchdown's going to count. 38 yards. So Brown gets into the end zone for the second time. That's Colquitt. That short punt of 23 yards sets it up.
All right, here's your safety way back here, and he's going to go the opposite way with his crossing route. And I don't care who it is. You can put Deion Sanders out there one-on-one. Antonio Brown.
Touchdown. After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct by the offense, number 84. A 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff.
If Antonio Brown is left one-on-one with anyone, and that dance got him 15 yards worth.
And we're not to the end of the first quarter yet.
I think Philadelphia got him fired up.
I think so.
They have been no match for the Steelers receivers so far.
So the penalty means the kickoff is from the 20, now fielded at the 8. Tyreek Hill. And the rookie is able to spin away from the tackle and slips down on the moist turf. Light rain off and on today. Stability. Smith has to shove it to the outside and incomplete. Intended there for Spencer Ware about 3 years ago. Went to Cincinnati for a season and then came back where he belongs. Second and 10. Smith, who can run, but no place to go here. Couple of yards maybe, forced out by Lawrence Timmons.
Steelers are coming to get him tonight.
Third and 8. Smith fires and too high and incomplete. Tried to hit Spencer Ware coming out of the backfield, and it's a fourth down. Of course, as he looks downfield, he sees number 84. It's a scary enough sight, Antonio Brown. And Brown's going to have a chance to run this back from the 13. Brown will run out of room near the sideline. Flag is down at the 17-yard line across the field. He's going to come back
During
even
the return,
farther.
Illegal block in the back by the return team, number 25. Half the distance to the goal from the spot of the foul. Pittsburgh's ball, first down.
Bridge look, so if Ben wants to go deep again, he can.
Sandy goes short. And breaking a tackle, getting a couple of extra yards. Le'Veon Bell. Stanza. They pick up the blitz. Downfield and incomplete. Turning around with Sammy Coates, who caught that long bomb earlier. Marcus Peters covering 3rd down and 5.
Receiver to the quarterback and make some great plays on the ball.
3rd and 5. Then to the other side, and it's Brown stopping, going to the outside, then put it in there perfectly, and that's the 1st down. In his 7th year in the league. A fantasy football darling. I mean, if you have him, you're in pretty good shape. 4-yard gain here for Le'Veon Bell, setting up a 2nd down and 6. Spread him to the right side. Roethlisberger goes empty again, feeling the pressure, and Ben's going to get wrapped up and sacked back at the 26-yard line. And the crowd says, "Wait a minute! You know, our man, he stood up."
That means don't hit my quarterback.
3rd and 14. This time a 3-man rush. Roethlisberger, he's going to take off. Ben, with a flag down, dives, is well short of the 1st down.
Like Marcus Gilbert may have gotten a bit.
Offense number 77. 10-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Whoop.
And we got action again up front. David DeCastro this time.
Ball start. Offense number 66. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Yeah, his struggles continue. And he will. They want to draw. Bell going to swing to the outside and turns nothing into a little something as he gets it out to the 26.
How happy he was that Le'Veon Bell was back.
Jordan Berry to send it down to Hill. And Hill will collect it at the 23 and then stay in bounds.
Look out.
That's across the field. Picks up some blocking. And with his 4.25 speed, there's a flag down. There's another one. So you've got 2 flags, and chances are that will go for naught. But he shows you what he can do. This guy is so fast. I mean, he makes the catch almost at the sideline and then is able to stay in bounds.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 84, the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Kansas City's ball, 1st down. Timeout.
Colin Kaepernick, perhaps you heard of him. And Smith was sent to Kansas City. And this is Ware taking it up to the 21-yard line. We all do. 2nd and 7 to the outside. The screen set up as Albert Wilson will take it for a 1st down. Put Hill in the backfield, flare him out. Smith will throw it to him underneath, but there's no place to go. Makes the catch just past the line of scrimmage.
After the catch, and they really need to get him going here.
They haven't thrown his way tonight. And up to the 42-yard line goes Spencer Ware. He got rolled up on Demetrius Harris. Is the new tight end. They keep it on the ground on 3rd down and 5, and that's Ware, who may have picked up the 1st down with that extra effort. Looked like he was stopped about 2 yards shy. And Pittsburgh could challenge, but it's too late, baby. It's too late. Smith is going to pinball his way back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, when they put that ball down.
The backfield now.
2nd and 11. To the outside, Kelsey, and he'll get taken down immediately by William Gay. Again, doing yeoman work through the years.
Barnes, or Artie Burns down at the bottom. See if they try to go get him.
Well, Smith looks that way, throws to the outside, and that is caught by Chris Conley at 6'3". Elected a defensive back with their #1 pick since Troy Polamalu in 2003. How'd that work out? Niall Davis stopped at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and long. And the Steelers tonight minus Shazier. Ryan Shazier hurt. So Williams seeing a lot more action. And right there, that's Tyreek Hill who gets taken down. And Mr. Williams does it again. Jeez, I mean, the equivalent, they play small ball. The equivalent of small ball in baseball, down by 22. Now that's tipped and almost caught and incomplete.
To be in positions.
Colquitt. Brown lets it go, and can they save it? It's Hill who tried to get a hand on it, but he could not. Pick it up and play 60 each and every day. Ben Roethlisberger, the pump fake, throws, caught. That is David Johnson making his first catch of the night. Number 2 tight end out to the 46-yard line.
20.
Bell, and showing some patience, and then taking it across midfield, getting to the Kansas City 49-yard line for a gain of 5. Back on 2nd and 5. And D'Angelo Williams, 33 years old, picks up about 4. Of course, he and Jonathan Stewart for so many years in Carolina, known as double trouble.
Le'Veon Bell back in and out, but that's a heck of a 1-2 punch.
There's the fake to Bell, and Ben will throw it underneath, and Brown, who makes every catch imaginable, picks that one up off the shoe tops. Went into the Hall of Fame this summer, and he'll be honored here at Heinz Field at halftime. As with less than 2 minutes to play now, it's Le'Veon Bell picking up close to a first down.
Season ago.
He's number 68 now on a 2nd and 1. That'll be a first down as Bell charges ahead to the 27-yard line. Roethlisberger dumps it underneath. That's Jesse James, tight end.
Are they still yelling Heath?
Yes, they are. A minute to go now. 2nd and 4. To the outside, and that's caught by Sammy Coates. To the outside, Coates. And he'll get spun out at about the 9-yard line by Marcus Peters. Half. 2nd and 7. 3-man rush. Fade, and that is caught. Jesse James for the touchdown. Beat Sorensen. 4 touchdown passes for Roethlisberger.
A lot of man coverage. There's Daniel Sorensen right there against Jesse James. Just going to get the outside position. Big guy. See Ben Roethlisberger try and freeze that safety so that nobody else can get in the mix. Philadelphia Eagles last week.
Boswell for the extra point. Well, Ben knew he could go to the bank with Jesse James. Just want to see if you're listening. Pittsburgh on this Sunday night. All Steelers 29-0, and that will bound its way through the end zone. We'll begin the 3rd quarter. Smith get anything going here. Caught up at the 33-yard line, and finally be able to get the ball to Kelsey. Yards. And that is incomplete over the middle.
Yeah, ran them all.
You saw Tomlin looking at that clock. I mean, they didn't get the ball back here. But you can forget that right now as Jeremy Maclin makes the catch, and it's a first down to the 47, and now Kansas City will take a timeout. Looking for the blitz, and he will come. He gets blocked though. Catch is made, and taking it Jeremy Maclin 30-yard line, and they can take a timeout right now. 49-yard attempt for Santos, and you can see Colquitt had a little trouble getting it down, and just enough to have it hit the upright and bound away with 4 seconds. You're exactly right, Chris. You can see where the wet ball, just a little mistiming there, and Santos almost made it, but we'll call the dogs off because they'll just take a knee here. Roethlisberger will, and that will end a thoroughly dominant first half. Depends which side you're on. If you're Kansas City, it's on. Taken 2 yards in and down there by Gilbert. 2004, the draft in which Eli Manning went 1 and Phillip Rivers went 4. Set up a screen, Le'Veon Bell, and they begin with a 17-yard gain on their first play of the 3rd quarter as we go to Michelle. Our Jets will come to town here as the Steelers are on their way to a 3-1 opening season record. Le'Veon Bell picks up a couple. Ball at Michigan State, number 2 pick back in 2013. Play action, pass caught inside the 40-yard line of Kansas City by Xavier Grimble. He's the number 3 for the year. To the left side goes Le'Veon Bell. He takes the ball to the 32-yard line, gain of about 4 out of Kansas State. 2nd down and 6. Ben time and slings it to the outside. And look at Bell just take DJ White with him for a few extra yards. The head coach of Kansas City for a little less than 3 years. 09 through 11. Roethlisberger deep downfield, turning around and making the catch for the touchdown is Marcus Wheaton.
Going after the rookie again.
DJ White getting taken to the cleaners.
That was a complete lost ball, lost cornerback. Man coverage on the outside for DJ White. Turns around, looks for the ball, does a pirouette, and there's Wheaton in the end zone. And for Marcus Wheaton, it was a rough week. 3 drops, including a touchdown last week. Let's see, does he get the second foot down?
Scoring play automatically reviewed.
I think the first one was down before the. Looked good to me. It's the maximum quarterback rating you can have in a football game, 158.
Will be reviewed.
We're going to test the high end.
Well, Ron Torbert wants to take one more look at it, so he will go.
On the field, stands as called. It's a touchdown.
So for those of you who have Wheaton in your fantasy league, congrats.
Want those bang bang close plays. They want it to be obvious, and they're sort of holding by that this season.
Flag down on the extra point. Pretty good in all 3 phases
Offside.
tonight.
Defense. That 5-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. The try is good. Timeout.
36-0. One of the all-time greats. Man who probably had more to do with making golf as popular as it is as anybody. And we go to Michelle.
He could catch you off guard in a heartbeat.
Smith would dump it off. I think one of the reasons that he became so successful, he was so accessible. The flag is thrown on the play here. Ron Torbert
Before
in
the
the
pass
second.
was thrown, holding, defense, number 25. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
She was a phenomenal golfer on top of it, so he had a lot of things going. Smith drops it, then throws, and that's caught up at the 42. I'll tell you one thing too, Chris, that's really weird. Everything about him was cool.
Can I tell my story or no? What do you think?
Well, wait for the end of the game when, well, why not? Over-under is 48. Go right ahead. He needed action. Second and 16.
We could use a little too.
Oh, yeah. Flag is down. Ware drops the pass right there.
Sometimes people come in, and if the
Illegal
Steelers.
use of hands to the face. Offense, number 72. That penalty is declined. Result of the play is third down.
And he pretty much turned the lights out very early. And now you get another flag. Just what you need in a situation like this.
Ball start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
Set up a screen to Ware. And he threads his way all the way out to the 45, but they needed 21 yards. And
Playoffs and win championships.
good way to look at it. Colquitt. Fair catch call for by Brown at the 8-yard line. 36-0. Steelers on top, and they begin this drive from deep in their own territory. And Bell picks up 6 yards. Healthier a fortnight from now when they resume action in Oakland. Big hole. There goes Bell. After the 35-yard line goes Le'Veon Bell.
White 80. White side.
And this time nothing happening up front. Heck of a job tonight. Second and 11. The spinorama, and that one is smelled out, but getting away. His coach, at least for the moment, got out of the grasp of Marcus Peters. Big Ugly in the trench. A homage to Keith Jackson.
Ball start. Offense, number 85. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Keeps it on the ground. And Bell dances his way up to the 39-yard line.
Ben Roethlisberger is the exact opposite. He is throw it deep, let my speed work to my advantage, and we have seen it time after time tonight.
Nice boot there by Berry. And Kansas City will get the ball at the 18-yard line. Honor of one, Dan Marino. Smith backpedals, throws, catch made, and tackle made immediately as Niall Davis taken down by Jordan Dangerfield.
From the first couple of plays on, they've been physical, they've been creating turnovers, and they've been making the Kansas City Chiefs pay a price for everything that they've tried to do on offense tonight. They can get out of a game quickly.
And underneath, that's caught, and the price is paid as Niall Davis takes a shot, picks up the first down, hit by William Gay.
Picked up a first down.
And that's another drop right there as Niall Davis can't secure that one. Second down and 10.
Whitewash Kansas City.
Butler, the longtime linebackers coach, under the ball, and he ascends when Dick leaves and winds up in Tennessee.
Last week they were so far behind it didn't make a lot of sense. So I think tonight's the first time you've really seen what Keith Butler wants this defense to look like.
Sounded like the whistle blew before. It did.
Ball start. Offense number 72. 5-yard penalty. It's still third down.
Raiders. Each of those teams winning today. And it's over the middle and incomplete. From their own 35-yard line. Why not? And that is a first down as Jeremy Maclin goes to the turf and makes the catch and looks over to the sideline as if he's going to have to come out of the game for a play.
You're going to pay a price for it.
Started his career with the Panthers. And now to the 50-yard line goes Spencer Ware.
Had a race with the wideouts, and he won. Higgins is just one of those smart guys.
And Smith airs one out, going deep and broke it up. Tyreek Hill streaking down the sideline, but Artie Burns, you got rookie against rookie that time. A fifth-round choice. Third down and 8. Smith guns one to the 40-yard line, and that's caught by Chris Conley to move the sticks. First down.
That's your guy.
This is the 11th play of the drive, and another first down, and then getting bounced around is Jeremy Maclin after picking up about 14.
Good practice for the DBs.
Three-man rush this time, and Smith throws on the run as he's moving forward. That's caught by Albert Wilson. Tackled by Mike Mitchell at the 20-yard line.
Limit Jamal Charles, so very few running options.
Michelle, and they have done that. Charles pretty much bench-ridden for most of the game as the pass under pressure is incomplete. Hampton like the prototypical nose tackle. And then Smith flings one to the sideline, and it's caught. Conley making the catch, and Burns saying, "No way, man." Get it here?
Catch. Both feet down at the catch.
Well, they can challenge that, and they will do that. So that would have been a first and goal.
I think Tomlin's still mad about the one he didn't challenge in the first.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is challenging the ruling on the field of a completed catch. We'll review the play. Timeout. The ruling on the field is confirmed. The receiver had control of the ball and 2 feet in bounds before going out of bounds. Pittsburgh is charged with their first timeout of the half. The clock will start on the snap.
And Smith swings it to the 3-yard line. Travis Kelce. And on a second and goal, Smith throws, and it's off the hands of Kelce in the end zone. Oh. And Smith will fire, and that one is incomplete. That was Artie Burns. Pretty nice little series for him. Fourth and goal, and that is dropped. Ross Travis, first time they targeted the number 3 tight end on the depth chart. From the 3-yard line. Le'Veon Bell up to the 6. 6-0 Pittsburgh. We led 22-0 at the end of the first quarter. And they give the ball to Mr. Bell, who gets to the 6-yard line. Third down. 3rd and 7. Coates. And gets surrounded by half the defense.
Certainly didn't show out here in this one.
Jordan Berry sends one into the night sky that bounds out of bounds into the Chiefs bench at just about midfield. And today he wrapped up a 67-year career as the voice of the Dodgers, and that pass is incomplete.
Going through that final inning and what it meant to you.
He was so much a part of the lives of so many people. Smith throws over the middle, and that's caught at the 30-yard line by Albert Wilson. And I had a
part of people's lives in the summertime, picnics, and all that goes with it.
Well, sure, you become part of the family. As getting away as Kelsey. It's like Marty Brenneman was my successor. And I think that's without argument. And it's incomplete. Pass is dropped right there by Tyreek Hill.
Little zinger.
Absolutely. 3rd and 1. Into the 16-yard line goes Spencer Ware. So been the television voice of the San Diego Padres, and so Dick today a little bit of broadcasting career.
How about college basketball?
Somebody's going to shove it out, and that's juggled, caught, and getting into the end zone.
What a play!
Is Tyreek Hill for the touchdown.
That was awesome. That's what we've seen out of Tyreek Hill on several occasions. Here we go. Watch him. He's going to get hit. Looks like he's going to be stopped. Nope. Bobble it, catch it. Got hit by Mike Mitchell and still found a way to get in the end zone.
Santos for the point after. Of course, when you think of West Alabama, who do you think of? This is the few.
Sure, yeah.
Big hockey town. It really is. And that kick will bound through the end zone. First down from the 25-yard line. And Ben's going to add to his statistics, or try to anyway, and the pass is incomplete.
That is about as strong a statement as I've ever heard about a player from his coach.
People would like to see him running. Gain of 5 right there.
Childress, who was working with him, the head coach at Minnesota when he got this job, he said the Rooney family called him and wanted to know the truth. Well, here we go.
He was 35 when he got the job here. Sammy Coates picks up a first down there, and that's going to put Ben at the 296 mark. And some.
Oh, I forgot where you live.
Yeah, that's right. Cali, gain of 3 here. I want to be your chief of staff. Ben throws underneath. D'Angelo Williams makes the catch as we go to Michelle. Here, see about Golden, 2 starters who were out to begin with tonight. And busting into Kansas City territory. Inside the 10, taking it to about the 4-yard line goes Le'Veon Bell, and that will give him 139 rushing yards tonight.
All right, how many times in your lifetime have you seen the center outrun a running back? Watch Pouncey go around the edge here, and he's going to catch up to the swerving Le'Veon Bell to get out in front and almost take him into the end zone. What an athlete Marquise Pouncey is, and welcome back after leg and ankle surgery, and what a tough year, and now coming back and leading the way again. But Le'Veon Bell.
Williams in there at running back. See if he gets the turret in the end zone. Instead, Ben will throw and a little too high. Intended for Grim.
They take over for Heath Miller.
Williams, and he will go into the end zone basically untouched. And if you ever had a doubt, you now know it is over.
You are on it.
Well, you got to be on top of something. All right.
There we go. Let's take a look. Little counter action right there. Villanueva with a great block, and what's more fun as a running back than to go in on a goal line offense and stroll it. Haley was given was, let's get the ball out of Ben's hands because we'd like him to play till he's 40 years old. And the way he looks tonight, he might play till he's 50.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, 2 yards into the end zone, the kick is fielded by Hill. And he gets bounced down at the 30-yard line. Town of Cincinnati, Louisville on the Delta Queen. Alex Smith sacked back to the 25-yard line.
For years at McGill, he attended practice just once a week because he had to do hospital rotations. He'd finish work late and then sleep in the locker room so he'd be on time for games, Al.
30-yard line. Smith. And throws that one out of bounds. Work on you.
Yes, sir. You know, he's done some work with concussions as well, so maybe his experience, maybe we'll find something that helps with that field as well.
Some extensive action last year when Roethlisberger missed 4 games. In fact, he started 1 game against Kansas City last year.
On that team, and he's very proud of her, and he's done some great stuff.
Beautiful as Williams works his way to the outside. And he stopped about 3 yards short of the first down.
7, and you wonder just how good this team might be.
And there's a bobbled snap. Bulls come in all shapes and sizes. By Berry is into the Kansas City bench at around the 35 or so yard line. Even farther up, make it to 38.
Take a guess.
Let me think. Smith throws to the outside here. Well, I mean, Ryan is in the neighborhood, right?
That's who I was going to say. That award.
2nd down and 8. And bursting through the middle goes Spencer Ware, and Spencer Ware will get taken down from behind at about the 15-yard line as Vince Williams chases him down after a big gain of 46 yards to the 14-yard line.
Don't let me ever say Vince Williams lacks speed again. Watch him go get this guy. You've got Spencer Ware, who's a legitimate player, and it is going to be Vince Williams, the only one back there, and he caught him.
Now, when did you say that Vince Williams lacks speed? Did you say that?
I sort of referred earlier in coverage that maybe it wasn't the perfect matchup, right?
2-minute warning. And on 2nd and 9, here's a flag for interference. Arms around Chris Conley.
Before the pass was thrown, illegal contact, defense, number 25. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down. This is a 2-minute warning.
So 1:58, Smith hands the ball off on a draw. And Ware takes the ball to the 5-yard line right there.
Remember when Ben had back-to-back 6-touchdown games? We did one of those.
We did one of them, yeah. Ware gets banged down right there.
Get rid of all those things.
And now it's the Kansas City fan base that goes, what happened? What happened? Oh, I got you. 4th and goal. And Smith will fire into the end zone, and that's going to be caught for a touchdown by Travis Kelce. So the Kansas City Chiefs with 2 late touchdowns to at least put something on the board.
There we go. Just going to work down to the back of the end line. James Harrison drops underneath it. But Alex Smith looked right, and Harrison moved just a bit. And Smith was able to sneak it in. And everybody on the defense is going to be mad that
Attempt the conversion here. 4 seconds remaining, and that makes it 43-14. I may vote for Villanueva after Tomlin talked about it.
Yeah, I was fired up about him too.
Andrew, you almost had to put it on PUP, but
yeah, sucked it up
to be active for the entire game. And that's going to wrap it up from Heinz Field. Ben, 300 yards, 5 TDs. Volkswagen post-game report coming up on the other side of this break.